for the WBR Power Hour. Are you
Hello, everybody. It's the American Nightmare Cody Road. We are on.
should run? Making their way to the mic at a combined weight of the entire world. Cowboy, Archie, and Marcus, main event, Seabury.
My family, when we do go on trips, it's all me. You know what I'm saying? It's under Marcus Power, and Car Power.
Well, my problem is my wife likes to stop a lot for breaks, and me, I'm like Jacob Fatu, all gas, no brakes.
Y'all know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, I just want to get there and get back.
I understand you, partner. I feel you.
Apologies for this interruption, but we have some breaking news.
First up, former ROH champion, I think current Memphis wrestling trainer, Jonathan Gresham, had suffered 2 strokes, and he fortunately he was able to dial 911. He was at home. He's been recovering. Kind of the last big thing he did was a GCW match with Pete Dunne, and he's kind of on the mend right now. But all thoughts and prayers to the Octopus Jonathan Gresham. He will have a quick recovery.
Yep, exactly. And I've actually heard rumors that he's actually begging to get back in the ring and go.
Yeah, Jordan Grace, his wife, putting up stuff. He asked Dr. Ken he wrestled this week, and she like, he already back to getting on my nerves.
Well, dude, that sounds like me. I'm blind, got a pacemaker, got leg problems, but what the hell? Let me get in the ring and go.
And that is not me. My wife has forced me to go take her place. I mean, like, but it's my home, and I'm away from all the evil people. But yeah, and also, man, the WWE is getting a pretty big injury list here. One half of the pretty deadly tag team is out on the shelf, and so they just kind of put the whole team on hold. Bianca Belair is still on the shelf with the broken finger she got from the triple threat at this year's WrestleMania. Liv Morgan is still out. And Naomi looks like she has some kind of undisclosed injury. But at this current time, they are not going to have her relinquish that Raw Women's title.
No, but she is scheduled to be on Monday Night Raw this coming Monday. So, can't wait to see what's happening with that.
And Gunther is having issues with a bone in his face, or like I guess his orbital bone. Yes.
He has orbital. He has a crushed orbital where he landed on the desk the wrong way. During the CM Punk World Championship match at SummerSlam. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's looking like he's gonna be on the shelf for a minute. Yes, sir.
You know, so yeah, I mean, I kind of feel for Gunther. You know, I've got eye damage, you know, from losing my eyesight. And I've had eye surgery, so they've taken my eyeballs out of my eyes to do the surgery and put them back in. So I know what that feels like.
Oh, yeesh.
So it is not fun.
They did you like the operation, man?
Yes.
Oh wow, that is that's that sounds like a positively riveting experience. But yeah, moving on though. So Gunther is, I guess there's no timetable for his return, but also now, ESPN is going to be showing the major PLEs. I guess that'll be like, is it like all the PLEs or is it just the big four?
I actually did some research on this. ESPN is getting just all the PLEs for WWE. However, the network itself, the library for the network, that contract with Peacock comes up in March of next year. And from what I understand, Peacock, Netflix, and 3 others are biting.
Oh, are bidding for it?
Yeah, bidding to get that spot. Yes.
Okay.
Now Paramount is not, because Paramount is bringing UFC to them.
Yeah, read about that. And I was like, I was thinking TKO might want to go all in one, but I guess they just, spreading it out everywhere. Like, hey, who got some money? Put your money up.
Yep. Also, there's some other news that I did not put on there, and that is coming soon to Netflix. They're going to be launching Triple A as its own wrestling show.
Yes. Yes.
So that's going to
I'm
be a
clapping.
weekly show.
I want it. I need more Mr. Iguana and them daggum killer clowns in my life. All of that.
You love Psycho Clown, don't you?
I love it. Now, I really super heart Mr. Iguana. I was talking about him in class the other day. I have a lot of Hispanic children in the class. I got a new favorite Mexican wrestler. His name's Mr. Iguana. He wrestles with a little iguana puppet on his hand. It's the greatest thing. Okay. Well, that makes me happy. And also, we got to talk about LJN. Now, they've been doing some kind of retro stuff with AEW recently, but now they are back officially partnered with WWE. Got some figures coming out. The first wave is going to have a Hulk Hogan, which I believe is already sold out in pre-order.
Yep.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, and the man who we do not say by name on this show. I will, because we are an anti-Paul show. So I will say LP.
Exactly. Boo the pause on this show. Boo the pause.
Yes. Oh, man. And WWE is working with Universal Studios. There's going to be a quiet haunted house, and I assume it'll be theme related.
Yes, they're gonna have the Fiend in there at both of them. And the Wyatt Six is going to be making appearances at least twice themselves. One in Florida and one in
Hollywood.
Yeah. So that's correct. Yes.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm kind of scared. I'm not really a haunted house person, but for you horror fans, dig in, enjoy.
Oh, come on. You know you want to Emily doll.
Man, not at all. Last guy needs to wake up to some shit like that, looking at me in the face. Hell to the no, sir. Hell to the no. In that last bit of news, AJ Styles wants one more match in TNA, but looking like it's not gonna happen, which makes me sad. Like, why would we not do this?
Yeah, because I mean WWE's working with TNA, so why not put this together for
I don't.
the next TNA pay-per-view or even a WWE pay-per-view? Well, no, it would have to be a TNA pay-per-view.
I need Nick Khan to explain this to me like I'm 5 years old.
Yeah.
Why that's not happening? But
Or,
oh well. God bless.
or Triple H, hey, Triple H, get down, pretend like you're talking to your 5-year-old daughter when she was 5.
Yeah. Seriously, explain it to me like I'm 5, because I don't get it, but that's okay. And that is all the news I got, partner.
All right, yeah, that's everything that I've got as well. I have no other news for this week. So, with all that being said and done, let's jump over to our main topic. And this week we're here talking about SummerSlam Part 1, which is Saturday night SummerSlam. So, we're going to do just the Saturday night this week. Next week, we're going to come back and fill in Sunday nights.
All right. So, of course, this was posted by Cardi B, again with singer and rapper Braylon singing God Bless America. And the first match of night 1 was Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in a tag team match with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. And Paul Heyman was in their corner. And it ended with Uso performing a super kick on Breaker. Then he performed a spear and a Uso splash on Bronson Reed to win the match. And then Raquel Rodriguez.
Hold on. Got to go ahead.
My bad.
Yep. Don't get ahead of ourselves. Got to go ahead.
sorry. Oh, man.
So, yeah, this match, I mean, all the elements was there for this match. I loved it. I think the right person actually picked up the victory in this match. They had the right person lose this match. As far as the opponents that were in the match, because it didn't hurt Brock, not Brock, but Braun Breaker, by having Bronson Reed take the loss, and then it actually helped Jay out shine a little bit more by him picking up the victory instead of Roman. So yeah, all the elements was there. This match about it. 8 out of 10.
It was a really good opening match.
Yeah.
And let's see. And next we got Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. They defended the WWE Women's Tag Team titles against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And Bliss performed the Sister Abigail DDT on Roxanne Perez to win the belts. Happy. I really it's a bit of a Team Hell No remix, but the Flair, Alexa Bliss, We're Not Friends thing, I'm here for it, man. I'm buying in. I'm like, yeah, I love it. I love this team,
dude. I'm on board. I've been on board ever since I started it. It's not where I wanted to see Alexa Bliss right now. I wanted to see her with the Wyatt Six.
I think we all do. Like, why would she have the doll? Why would she do the Sister Abigail? Like this is the meanest tease ever. I wanted to put a word in front of tease, but I'm trying to keep it PG.
Yep. But I think what they're doing is great because it does set up a good, nice storyline here that they could possibly arc over with the tag team championships, and then Nikki Cross coming out, costing them the titles, and then Nikki and uh, Alexa Bliss turning onto Charlotte Flair and turning her into that pure white baby face by giving her some color.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Uh, and it would do the Wyatt Six some real good by just getting all that heat, and then there you will have two women in the Wyatt Six that could go for tag team championships, as well as some of the other women championships. So yeah, I could see that happening. As far as the match goes, I'm gonna give it a nice 7.
I give it about a 6. Like I said, it was good. Again, I think the right people won. Just really see, I guess, kind of how this whole "we're not friends" thing progresses.
Yep.
And next, Sami Zayn took on Karrion Kross, who was accompanied by Scarlett. Um, in the end, Zayn performed the exploder suplex and haluva kick on Kross to win the match. Had the whole thing where Scarlett tossed the pipe at Zayn's feet, and he was tempted to get Kross with it, but he refused. But Zayn won, which I didn't agree with, and now it looks like allegedly Karrion Kross and Scarlett have been released. I say allegedly because I don't know what to believe anymore. Our truth is released. Then he's back. Seth Rollins is hurt. Oh no, he's not. Now he's back. But
Yeah.
presumably, Karrion Kross and Scarlett are gone.
Well, they're not. They um
Are you saying it's work?
no, I mean I saw Karrion Cross on there this week.
No, but he wasn't. Like they got let go August 11th. And he
Yeah,
made a video talking about it and his time in WWE, and Scarlett made a post, and like technically they're supposed to be free agents as of August 11th, as of right now.
yeah, but I saw him on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, that was him off in the distance when Tyler Tonga looked back.
Yeah,
Oh, see, I couldn't tell who that was. Oh, okay.
yeah. So yeah. My wife was like, "I thought they fired him." I'm like, "Well, apparently they didn't."
So it is a work.
With WWE these days, I can't tell a work from a shoot.
I
So
don't know. I mean, I should be glad because it's making it unpredictable, but like, I don't know, man. Like, also, they don't tell their workers, and I think it's fostering ill will.
yeah,
I
well,
think people are feeling like they're being worked like the fans. Like, they feel like they're being treated like marks.
yeah. But here's my thing though: if you're not informing the wrestler that, hey, look, we're gonna let you go, but you know, it's all um, excuse me, it's all storyline. Then you're kind of setting up orange shock for that wrestler to go out there and badmouth the company or speak out about him being let go or her being let go, only for it to turn around and be a work. So then you getting that real raw feeling from that wrestler.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, um, which then, you know, it comes into to us fans like, what the hell just happened? Because you can tell if somebody's being fake let go.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for tuning in with us.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you, viewers. Um, like I said, it was a fine match, I guess, man. I'm just like, okay, I'm glad you saw him, so this isn't over. I guess that'll influence my score a little bit. Because it probably would have been a 5, but I guess I give it like a 6 again.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm 5 on this one because I didn't care for the match either way. It was what it was, you know, because like I said in the prediction show, I didn't care who won.
I just wanted a story, and I wanted Karen Cross to book me. I've been a Karen Cross in NXT days, man. I just, I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
Well, in the next match, Tiffany Stratton in the WWE Women's Championship against Jade Cargill. And then it ended where Stratton, Cargill attempted Jade from the middle rope, but Stratton countered and performed the prettiest moonsault ever on Cargill. In return, I don't have much but to agree with this. Booking because we still have a lot of mileage left on Tiffy as a champ, and man, I love Jade, but she's not quite ready to be a world champ. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I
They
don't think she's the worst in the ring. Like, she's not even. She's just not quite there, man.
No, they made a mistake bringing her straight in, putting her straight to SmackDown.
She needed some of that NXT season.
Yeah, she needed to go down there and work with Sean and, you know, the lower talent, spicing her character up down. So over the top, char- uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Charismatically.
Yeah, yeah.
That they thought, okay, well, we can bring her in. She'll be an instant hit, get right over. And once
But
they put her
also,
out
they were
there,
booking her like a monster heel.
yeah, and she's not that. I mean,
Her matches over 10 minutes are Ultimate Warrior esque to me.
yeah,
If you don't watch the Ultimate Warrior match over about 10 minutes, it becomes the drizzling shits.
it's exactly. You got to keep her short and sweet. You know, kind of like what they had to do with Nia Jax for a little while. She had to have those quick matches because she just wasn't any good in the ring. She's improved a lot, and now she can have longer matches. But what about 4 or 5 years ago? No,
Yeah.
she couldn't hold her no more than a 5 minute match.
She didn't know a wrist lock from a wrist watch.
Yeah, well,
Had to do it.
I was gonna say a donut from a turnbuckle, but then that was making fun of Georgie Animal Steel.
I got one for you, Louisiana people. She didn't know a bulldog from a beignet. Okay. I digress. I digress. We need to go and get these scores. Man, you know, I'm gonna give props to Tiffy. She made chicken salad out of a little bit of chicken crap. Um, it was still enjoyable. I'm gonna say a 7.
7? You know what? I'm right there with you, man. 7. I mean, she to rise as fast as she did when she come over. She has went from, you know, a rookie to being a very seasoned in-ring person that can pretty much get over anybody.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, she's your Bret Hart of the day.
Who? Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah.
Woo, you jumping out the window, Archie. You are Coach Caesar right now. You are the unknown stuntman.
Well, you know I'm a stunt man. I done went through a wooden ladder.
I will stop it better than expected. I'm not going, oh boy, you said Bret Hart. You going to get us destroyed. I mean, again, I will say she's better than expected. I'm not ready to commit to her being a modern day excellence of execution. But the girl's good.
Yeah.
And in our, I guess, next to last match, or penultimate match, we had Jelly Roll and Randy Orton taking on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. And surprisingly,
Strike one.
sorry. Jelly Roll and LP. And surprisingly, Drew McIntyre and LP. Surprisingly, Drew McIntyre and LP won when LP won a frog splash on Jelly Roll to win the match. I am not used to the celebrities taking L's, man.
Me neither, dude. We both got this one wrong.
Yeah, I was like, oh, because I mean, even Snooki went over. If you remember her WrestleMania.
Hell, LT went over in WrestleMania 13 against Bam Bam Bigelow.
Hey man, he looked good in that match. I don't care. But
He looked so good that he could barely stand up and walk after the match. Okay.
well, yeah, that part. Because it was old. Man, it was entertaining. Man, Jelly Roll took some bumps, boy.
Dude, did he, man? Through the table. God, I didn't expect Jelly Roll to go all out like that. Man, I thought he was just gonna be mostly on the apron, tag in last minute, pick up the pinfall with one move, something like that. But
Yeah, he took his lumps, man. I mean, kudos. You know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody couldn't do that. Everybody doesn't want to do that, but he was a soldier, man. I'm a I'm gonna give it an 8, mainly because it did not go at all like I expected, but it was still enjoyable.
I'm right there with you on that. And nice solid 8. You know, I am upset that the Viper didn't win. But man, did they just told a story, you know, Randy Orton only got involved when he needed to get involved. Then Jelly Roll out there checking on Randy Orton after he got Claymored on the floor, or I can't remember what movie got hit out on the floor.
Yeah.
And then you know, Jelly Roll taking his eyes off the prize, so he gets sneak attacked and then put through the table. Dude, I know what that feels like. And whenever I come to Tennessee, I'm gonna show you what that feels like. But
No, you're not. No, you're not.
you won't go through a table?
Hell to the no.
Fine, I'll let Jay see what it feels like.
If you put some food on the table, I might eat it. That's about it. Let's see.
But
And in the main event, Gunther defended the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk. Now, this was a grueling match. It resulted in the injury that has Gunther sidelined to this day. And it all ended with CM Punk escaping the sleeper hold and giving Gunther 2 consecutive GTS go to sleep to win the title. So I guess we got a review. So let's stop and rate this match. I got to give it a 10, man, and get what everybody have been wanting. Punk to get the belt.
Dude, I'm right there on board. 10 out of 10. Punk worked his ass off for that title. I loved it, but when they were taking too long to let the fireworks go off, I was like, something's up. Something ain't right.
Yes, something wasn't right. And then we saw Seth Rollins, who was on crutches and, talking bad to CM Punk, like, watch out, I'm coming for you. Then, next thing you know, he dropped the crutches and removed his brace, showing that it was all a ruse. And he grabbed the briefcase and ran to the ring. Uh, and this began our true last match of the evening, and impromptu Money in the Bank cash in, Seth Rollins against CM Punk. And of course, Punk is weary at this point, and Seth Rollins performed a stomp on Punk, and he won the title.
Which ticked me off.
But I guess I gotta rate it as a moment more than a real match. I gotta give it a 10, man, begrudgingly.
Yeah, I mean, I hated it, but it worked.
I'm not the biggest fan of Seth freaking Rollins. I'm like, who went to the fire sale at the Elton John estate? Because some of his stuff is really out there, but this was genius, man. And I mean, Becky Lynch is posting videos during the week of Seth hopping along on crutches, walking with his daughter. Everybody thinking, Seth's gonna be on the shelf for a minute. This was crazy, wild, and unexpected, man.
Yeah, because we were just told like a week or two before SummerSlam that he was going to be out for 4 to 6 months.
Exactly.
And I'm sitting up there like, well, okay, he's just going to come out and show the briefcase when his music hit, and letting him know that, hey, in 4 to 6 months, I'm coming back for it. But then when he come down the ring and start hitting him with the briefcase, I'm like, no, hell no. So,
I mean,
yeah.
and it's kind of karma, I guess, because what Punk did to Drew McIntyre last year's WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Drew started talking stuff and gloating. Punk made him fall on the desk and hit him with his own brace. And at the end, Damian Priest came in and cashed on him. Cashed in on him. It was amazing, man. It was crazy. I mean, WWE worked all of us. It feels like they even worked some of their co-workers. Like I said, now I think that may foster some ill will, but
yeah, because Michael Cole and Wade Barrett had no idea what was going on.
yeah, that's wild, man. I mean, but it worked though. Like I said, for Impact alone, I have to give that a 10, man.
Yeah. And that's what you want. You want that shock and awe. You don't want to see behind the curtain before the curtain's pulled back.
Yeah. Hopefully Jim Cornette is happy.
Oh,
I know he bemoans the death of kayfabe. Well, partner, I guess we got to get his overall thing a grade, huh?
yeah. And while we're giving our overall grades, Jay, if there's any way that the listeners out there can ask you some questions or two, you can get ready to send those over to us. So let's go ahead and do this overall grade.
I'm gonna give it a B. There was nothing I just hated. some stuff kind of annoyed me, like the Karrion Cross and Sami Zayn match. That's probably the one that keeps me from giving this an A, because that just annoyed me, and I was really thinking like, oh, so we're never going to resolve this. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go B.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jay Sizzle says there's no question.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
I guess hopefully feel free in the future to ask questions. We do not mind answering questions. My only condition is don't ask me any math. I have a liberal arts degree. Don't do that to me. But other than that, I'll try to answer it. And I guess we gotta wrap this up, partner.
Well, let's see if they do ask a question because there are 40 people in. So let's see if anyone does ask a question before we do wrap up. And we'll just BS for a couple of minutes here.
Okay, then. Well, I got a rant then. What in the bluest of blue hell was the point of seeing his heel turn?
I don't know.
Cause he turned face just cause Cody fussed at him. Now I know in real life, The Rock and Travis Scott was supposed to be involved, and both of them kind of pulled out. So it's like, I guess it wasn't going the way they wanted to.
Well, The Rock was busy filming a movie.
Yeah, but he could have showed up at WrestleMania, man. There was some foolishness in The Rock being The Rock.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, The Rock is in Street Fighter. That's what he's been filming
Yeah.
for SummerSlam, right before SummerSlam. In the rain. Okay, we just got a question. Would you like to take that one, Marcus?
Man, I kind of halfway saw it. Like, if I hit it when it pops up, with that, like, give me the full question?
I believe so.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna assume. I think they really had to kill the Cena heel turn, like I said, for two reasons. One, The Rock wasn't in it like he was supposed to be. Two, you don't want Cena to end his career as a heel. I think this is supposed to be greatest hits. We gave you a heel turn. Next, you're gonna give you Brock Lesnar and probably retirement.
Yep.
So
Well,
they didn't want him to end as a heel, so that's why it had to end. But if I can gripe a little bit more though, Cena going back face negates the whole subplot with R-Truth. And I'm
yep.
saying R-Truth because they saying R-Truth. Nobody's calling him Ron Killings anymore. It's like all that we built up and him cutting his hair and I'm driving. All that's been negated too. So
Yeah, we're doing a great job. But that question was, do you think that the John Cena heel turn was cut short because of the passing of Hulk Hogan?
no, I disagree. I don't think that had nothing to do with it. I think it was more, like I said, The Rock not being involved like he was, and time's getting short. Like he said, he has 11 dates left now, I think. And they were like, we don't want him to end as a heel.
Yeah. Now I think they might have pushed his heel turn back a week to where he turned at SummerSlam or after SummerSlam.
Oh, you mean his face turn?
Yeah. I think that's when they would have probably pulled the trigger on that. But then when Hogan passed away the week prior, I think they had to go on ahead and pull that trigger. So, because they needed to get the fans excited for SummerSlam. Because, I mean, face it, Hogan's passing was very, very tragic.
Yeah, man. Like I said, whatever feelings I have about Terry Jean Balea, Papa was a childhood hero. I'm about to put up a picture of it was like an animated picture of everybody that was on Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling, and they put all these death dates up under them, man. That hurt my feelings, man. Only people left is Hillbilly Jim and Wendy Richter.
All righty. Well, thank you for the question. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. So, you can definitely find me and Marcus Seabury collectively on Facebook at Wrestling Behind Ringside. The link is not correct on there. I'm trying to get my wife to work on that and get it fixed as soon as possible. But if you put in, I believe it's Cowboy Archie 82 or Cowboy AC 82, it should bring it up so that you can go and like and follow us over there on Wrestling Behind Ringside on Facebook. You can follow me directly on X at Cowboy Archie WBR. You could also send us an email with your questions, suggestions for any type of event you want us to do, as long as we can watch it via Max or Peacock or Netflix. And we'll talk about it right here on the podcast. And you can do that by sending us that information at wbr.mag, M-A-G, the number one at gmail.com. Also, if you look up the podcast on any of your podcast platforms, you can scroll down and see the email there in the description. Be sure to use Power Hour as your subject line so that we know it's for this podcast. Other than that, the only thing left is for Rocco Rock, Mr. Marcus Main Event Seabury over here, to hit us with his information.
All right, check this out. You can find me on X at Seabury. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Marcus Seabury. That is Markus Seaberry. And I am also involved in another podcast adventure called the Kaiju World Order. We have Kaiju Quest, that is a tabletop role-playing game show led by my good friend Chris Eaton. And then Chris Eaton and I have I forgot the name. Kick Out Kaiju. Just, basically a wrestling show where we look at different old shows and events. Ideally, we would be your alternate commentary for the show once we tell you where to find it. Right now, we're doing this deep dive, and we are eventually going to watch all the seasons of Lucha Underground. We are in the middle of the early part of season 1 now. So please check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. And soon we hope to bring back comic book kaiju. So just, please go to the Kaiju World Order feed wherever you listen to podcasts. Support them, keep the Kaiju World Order up. And I say this every week, but I promise you I mean it. I mean it, I mean it, I mean it. Any and all support is greatly appreciated.
Most definitely. We do appreciate any and all support, whether it's this podcast or anything else that Marcus is working on. Also, be sure to go check out my sponsor, Two Swords, One Stone, and get that book from Amazon.com. by searching Archie Coughlin. That's ARCHIECOGHLAN. Or you can go down to the details and pull up the ebook link that'll send you to the ebook link on Amazon. And from there you can switch over to get the paperback. It is coming out soon in hardback. And eventually me and Marcus are working together on this, but Marcus is going to be doing the audio for it. So
Yes.
we
Yes, you can have this smooth baritone telling you a great sword and sorcery tale.
exactly. And because you're wrestling fans, you will dig this. It has a lot of wrestling moves in the book during some of the fight scenes.
Does he suplex the
including
dragon?
no, but it does have a Stone Cold Stunner in it.
All righty.
So yeah, it's got a Stone Cold Stunner. It's got a flying drop kick. It's got toe hold trip. It's got a
Cowboy, don't spoil
619.
it all.
So yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff. So, but with all that being said and done, be sure to go check all that out. We thank you very much for supporting us over here, and come back next week for night 2 of SummerSlam. And until next week, be sure to tell your loved ones at home just how much you love them. You never know what tomorrow brings. And until then, we will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Story of hard work, dedication, faith, and love. Set in the 1300s, a small town man finds himself on a long path of enlightenment. Troy Carter learns that his brother is alive after 17 years of being told of his death. Before Troy and his father set out to find his brother, he finds that an evil dark lord named Cain is seeking to kill Troy and his brother to stop them from finding the 2 swords of power. Can the brothers come together to fight off Cain and his army to save the people they love? Find out where Troy will end up in this stunning story.